second session of our workshop, Intellect, and let me say Intellect in Islam. We, in the first session, talked about the fact that intellect, as we understand it, and the process that is employed in order for us humans, intelligent beings, to understand reality is a process which is God-given, and God wants us to value it. And His religion, based on the Quran, is very clearly requiring the believer to use the intellectual ability that man has been given as best as is possible, in order for him, quite apart from making his life good, comfortable, successful, for him to understand his religion as well. And it seems from the presentation of the Quran, many verses of it, that we are accountable to the Almighty on the basis of our intellect as to how much did we try to understand and how much we followed, practiced what we understood through our intellect. However, the fact of the matter is that there is a very large number of Muslims, I'm not in the habit of saying majority of them, that is not something I have ever investigated, but you still come across a very large number of Muslims who very strongly believe, and they put across their understanding very emphatically, confidently, that religion, in particular Islam, has got nothing to do with it. In actual fact, what to say is that intellect, the use of it, is the very antithesis of a correct, proper religious attitude. So obviously, as indeed in the case of many other religious matters, in this matter of significance, probably one of the most important matters, there is a big difference between, let's say, two schools of thought, two different points of view. A, that believes that the Quran is very clearly mentioning the fact that we have to employ our intellect. That is what is going to cause us to understand God's message. That is what is going to give us our faith. That is what is going to enable us to practice and follow God's religion. And there is another school of thought, another way of understanding religion, which says that it is simply not intellect. The more you use your intellect, the more you're likely to get confused at the very least and go astray, which is a still worse possibility. Obviously, when you're talking about religion, and you're talking about the fact that there are some people who are not at all impressed by the understanding that religion is based on intellect, then how can you discuss it? I mean, what source is available to us humans, to us Muslims,